Hello, welcome to CSS tutorials brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. Myself Nirmala. In this session, we are going to learn the lesson number 19, that is attribute selectors. Attribute selectors is used to select the elements with a specified attribute. We can select an element with the specified attributes. Using the tilde symbol, we can select the attribute having a specific value, and using the pipeline symbols with the attribute, we can select the starting with the specified values, and with the dollar symbol we can select the end attribute value, and with the star symbol we can select the specified value that contains the specified value. We'll see a simple demo how to use this attribute values. Go to Visual Studio Code, save the file, type all basic tags. Within a body tag, take an anchor tag, href http www.ankpro.com and give the target for this. Target blank. Similarly, take a one more anchor tag, write the link text, that is click me. Write a style for this using attributes, that is a. Within a square bracket, write the attribute name, that is target. For this I am going to write a properties, background color green. Save the file, go to file location, open the file with a browser. Here you can observe that the target, wherever the target is there in the attribute, that will be colored with the background color green. You can also give a value for this, that is target equals to, within a double quotes, give a value, that is blank. For example, if I have a blank and a top, this property will affect to only for this, that is a blank. Save the file, go to browser, refresh. Here you can observe that this is how we are using the attribute with a value. We can specify attribute or with the value. And next we have a property called, using the tilde symbol we can give the properties, that is the specified values. Take a class test, background color red. For this, write an attribute, for the anchor tag, class, the tilde symbol equals to, within a double quotes, test. Specify a class for anchor tag, that is class equals to test. And the last one, class equals to test. Save the file, go to browser, refresh the browser. Here you can observe that wherever the class is there, the properties are applied. So we are identifying the element with this name using a tilde symbol. It's identifies the specific values, having a specific values. And next we have a pipeline symbol. Give a pipeline symbol, and for example, if I have one more class, that is test hyphen demo. This is the one more class. For this, I'm going to write a property called font size 30 pixels. If I give a pipeline class test, it should be in a green color. Call this here test hyphen demo. Save the file. Refresh the browser. Here you can observe that the third link with a font size and also with the attribute properties, that is a green background. This pipeline symbols identify the elements or select the elements starting with the starting letters, starting with a test. Wherever the test class is there, it will identify the test class and applies the properties. And similarly, next we have a dollar. Remember, for the pipeline symbol, the value has to be whole word, or with the hyphen. It should be a hyphen or a whole word. And next we have a dollar symbol. It will specify the value with select the value with the ending value. Give the dollar, and I am going to change this with a demo text. My test. We have a two classes called demo test and a my test. Apply this demo hyphen test and a my test. Save the file. Go to browser. Refresh the browser. Here you can observe that no changes, means what this identifies the ending letter. The class ends with a test. These two classes are ends with a test, so applying the background color green. This is how we are doing, we are specifying. And next we have a star. If I specify a star and the value TE, for example, wherever the TE, whichever the class contains the TE, this style will be applied. Demo test, and if I give this as a text, in text also TE is present, the same effects will be there for this. For changes, I will change the color as gold. Save the file. Go to browser, refresh. Here you can observe that whichever the class contains the TE as a value, the properties are applying to that classes. This is how we are using the attributes, using the tilde symbol, pipeline, and the cap, and the dollar, and then the star symbols. Finally, thank you for listening. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook by visiting these URLs. We are also on Twitter. For more references, please refer our websites. We are also on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give a feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.